What's going on, guys? My name is Johnny. Welcome back to the shop. Today we're going to make this side table. It's a pretty simple build, and we're going to start off with flattening the top. Let's get right to it.
I drove screws into my workbench to hold the slab in place and to prevent it from spinning. Since the bottom side of this slab also wasn't flat, I added some wedges to prevent it from rocking. With the slab secured, I can use my router sled to start flattening the top surface. If you want to find out how I made it, you can click up here in the corner. Once I was finished flattening the top surface, I removed the screws so I could flip over the slab and flatten the other side. With both sides flattened, I could start sanding, and I started with my belt sander to remove all the lines left by the router bit. Then I can move on to my orbital sander to smooth it all out. This slab had quite a few cracks in it, so to prevent them from spreading, I filled them with resin. Like I said, quite a few cracks. Once the resin was fully cured, I used a knife to scrape off all the excess. This worked really well, and I would imagine a card scraper would work even better in this situation, but I don't have one. After sanding up to the final grit of 220, I moved over to the drill press to drill the holes for the legs. My drill press table doesn't tilt forward and back, so I had to make this ramp out of some plywood so that I can drill at the appropriate angle. I also added some masking tape to my drill bit to act as a flag, so I know how deep I need to drill. Cutting a round piece of wood like this dowel can sometimes be pretty dangerous because it has a tendency to spin. The safest way I found to cut it is to use a crosscut sled. This dowel will be the legs of this table, so I used a stop block to make sure all these legs are the same length. The next step is to glue the legs in place. So I spread some glue onto the dowels and some into the holes, and then hit them in place with a dead blow mallet to make sure that they fully seated. Off camera, I applied finish to this table, and I used Danish oil for the top and polycrylic for the legs. I used polycrylic for the legs because it's water-based and it won't yellow the wood like the Danish oil would. So with that, it's all done.